Rain coming down here in San Francisco's China Basin as we're at AT&T Park. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Hitting off
at
San
the plate,
Diego,
Dave Winfield.
Right,
he will lead
31.
this one off today.
Dave Winfield.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a nice homestand. They're 3-0. The vibe is nice. The boys are hopping down there. They're looking for a 4-game sweep. Very confident team right now, and I think that confidence is oozing over from the clubhouse to the field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
Here's Will Myers. His past meetings with Samardzija, not great. He's 1 for 8. Into the windup and the pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Jimenez.
Digging in, Blair Jimenez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres down in order. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Christian Friedrich, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Striding in, Orlando Cepeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're trying to avoid the sweep right here, and nobody likes to get swept. But momentum is funny in baseball. If you win one game, the next day you feel like you're on riding high. That's why they forget the other 3, win this one here, and it's almost like they swept the series instead of getting swept.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lifted in the air to center field. Murillo on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Stepping in, Willie McCovey, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gwynn is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Will Clark.
Stepping up now, Will Clark. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Tony Gwynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants.
Alex
And at shortstop,
Mario.
Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt.
Stepping into the box, Alex Murillo. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Alex Murillo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. A pitch out. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled to first. Clark's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
1-1 home now to Crawford. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's Buster Posey now. Career batting line versus Christian Friedrich. 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Posey on at first, and now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Trace Thompson digs in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And this is low, ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Popped high in the air. Spangenberg is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So striding in, Eduardo Nunez. Career batting line versus Christian Friedrich. 1 for 4. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8 hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball grooved, you got to take a big hack.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. The next 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in now, Corey Spangenberg.
Hitting off for
He
San
was
Diego.
responsible for both of his
Second
club's
baseman,
runs batted in
Corey
last night's ball game.
Spangenberg.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And now a pitch on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Cepeda over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here now is Jose Rondon. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in, Christian Friedrich. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Dave Winfield, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Grounded to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Jeff Samardzija. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jeff Samardzija.
To short. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Willie McCovey will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Willie McCovey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Quinn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
22. Will Clark.
Standing in, Will Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Called a strike there. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
The 2-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Flipped out the other way towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Crawford. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Giants lead it 1-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Scorched to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
The catcher, number 28, Blair Jimenez.
In now, Blair Jimenez drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Tony Gwynn.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Myers with his lead at second. Now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready for another chance? Alex Murillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tap down the line. He's got it. A play at the plate. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCovey sprinting after it, and that's the third out. Padres leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off,
set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Hard hit ball to second. Spangenberg has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Trace Thompson digs in as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. One 0 count. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a dive, but he's back in there. Two and 0. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Eduardo Nunez is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Now the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, he's sitting pretty right now, Matt. 1-2. You definitely want to get this guy out. Don't give him too much to hit, make him chase. But you got the pitcher on the on-deck circle. You want him to start next half inning.
from the stretch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a drive out to left center field. In to score, the runner from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Standing in now, Jeff Samardzija, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Striding in once again, Orlando Cepeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Orlando Cepeda.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Three runs already home here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and one, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Two and two count. Here it comes. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Willie McCovey as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Murillo going back on it to the track, to the wall, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Clark. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rondon scoops it up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So coming to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Spangenberg.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. To his left, Nunez. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jose Rondon.
Now to the plate, Jose Rondon reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Ready with another 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Carlos Asuaje will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Carlos Asuaje.
Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, one home run is not going to erase the big inning they just gave up, but it will stop the bleeding a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about themselves. We'll see if they can build on that here.
Into the box now, Dave Winfield. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
First baseman.
Here's Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Myers.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Blair Jimenez would be next. 3-0. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres 1. Luis Bourbon will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Luis Bourbon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in once again, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Murillo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in once again, Blair Jimenez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jimenez.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. High in the air out to center field. Thompson moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 3, Alex Murillo.
Ready once again, Alex Murillo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thompson over to his left, and that retires the side. Padres leave a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trace Thompson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Trace Thompson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Winfield is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 29, Jeff Samardzija.
Ready for another chance. Jeff Samardzija. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, it's really starting to come down now, and the first thing I'm thinking about is how it's going to impact the game. Are the pitchers going to have to come out of this game? They're going to go very long. It could have a big impact when you get rain like this.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now. Jose Rondon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. High pop up. Crawford is there for it. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 22, Luis Borbon.
Sergio Santos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Sergio Santos.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dave Winfield.
So stepping in, Dave Winfield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 6-1. Kevin Quackenbush will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Kevin Quackenbush.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Willie McCovey, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Clark.
Standing in, Will Clark. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Murillo moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Will Myers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A little low. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So striding in, Blair Jimenez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur of ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit at third. And he is in there. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. McCutchen is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. So coming to the plate, Alex Murillo, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A man on third with 2 down. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Corey Guerin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Corey Guerin.
At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Brandon Maurer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
37, Brandon Maurer.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Brandon Crawford.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
One home now to Crawford. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. Now here's the pitch. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard, but fortunately he'll hold on at first with just a single.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble. Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both, so now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Crawford leads from second. Here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Eric Reyes comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Eric Reyes.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Trace Thompson digs in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Carter Capps is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Three-two with the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Up next for the Giants,
Barry Bonds will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ready with the 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are loaded with only one out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a hard liner. Foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final out. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. Giants out in front here, 7-1. Will Smith enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Will Smith.
Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batter number 13, shortstop Jose Rondon.
Here now is Jose Rondon. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Manuel Margot will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Standing in now, Dave Winfield, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Here's Will Myers.
First baseman, Will.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen racing back. makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Jeff Samardzija gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Christian Friedrich permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.